just going to putter and hum till people come in. I finally figured out how to start showing my work as I do it without having to get a whole overhead system, which I just don't feel like having anything in the way that I'm going to bump into and break like I did with the last overhead camera stand that I had. So, watch this. We'll see if I can show you my work. Whoops. There. Now, this, my friends, is block number 9 of the Brain Dead Victorian. Oh, please ignore that noise. I have some malware in my thing that I can't seem to get rid of. It shouldn't happen more than twice. It always happens towards the beginning of a stream, so maybe it won't happen again at all. But anyway, this I have a playlist up called the Brain Dead Victorian because this part of the quilt is something I was working on and I was just going to put it together as an ordinary junk quilt, basically. But I came across all these people who were doing embroidered things, the Victorian crazy quilt. And I decided to do that. And because I always called my junk quilts the brain dead quilts, because they don't involve any measuring or cut, nothing, just scraps together. So I call this the Brain Dead Victorian. And now I've got to decide what I'm going to do next. What I'm going to do next. I think I'll do something up here on this one. Right there. Can you see it? It's the green thread. And I'm just live and chit-chatting. Oh dear, I can't really see the chat from this position. Let me put, you know what? I'm going to try this. I hope I don't cause a problem. But I'm going to put the volume way down and see if I can see the chat on here. Hold on a minute. Is anybody here? Nobody, so it doesn't matter. It's not even showing up. Well, this is strange. According to this, I'm live, but I just looked at my channel and it doesn't even appear. And nobody's watching. So what's going on? Am I live or am I not live? Oh, so I'm live. Okay, somebody can see me. Well, I wonder. Oh, I know what. See, I'm trying to set it up so that I can see the chat while I work. Because I'm going to be sewing. But the way I set up the camera, I can't see the chat on the screen if it's aimed down at my table. So I have to find something new. Now see, it's not, when I look on my phone, oh, here we are. It's just not coming up. Huh. Maybe I've got it on private? No, it's public. Hmm. Well, it won't play on my phone, see? It's there, but it won't play. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. Obviously, I'm live. Somebody's here. Angela's here. Thank you for showing up, Angela. I'm just embroidering on my Victorian quilt, so I've got to decide what color I want here. Probably some more green. Or maybe some pink. Yeah, I think I'll do something with pink. Oh. Whoops. Now. There. I don't know. I can't seem to do it today. There we go. Do 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 do. I'll do the pink up here on this one. Maybe some French knots or I have to get used to placing my hands where the camera can see them. And I'm doing more tutorials. I'm getting ready to do regular tutorials. So this is going to make it a lot easier. Do 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 do. I know I have the right to use certain music, but the problem is I need a good quality sound system so that if I'm playing music in the background, it will be picked up without much distortion by the live stream. Because I'm not on a full, you need a full computer to put music in. And I don't have a regular computer, I'm just using a phone. Two, three, four. Took me a long time to learn how to do the French knot, which is one of the first stitches you're supposed to be able to master. But it's tricky. And I'm still not good at it. I still come out with some loose pieces now and then. Like just now. So I'll add a little stitch to pull it in. Once again, I'm going to complain about YouTube setting up the chat so that I have to keep pushing the button. Makes it hard to work with two hands. Question from Angela, how does hand stitching hold up in the wash? I wash everything by hand when I do this. I would never put this in the wash because I'm sure some of it would start coming loose. But a quilt, I never would put in the washer anyway, just because it can be so heavy that it would throw the washing machine off balance, unless you're using a front loader. And it's easy to wash a quilt by hand because you just take a big plastic bin, fill it with soapy water, put the quilt in, and kind of press down on it a few times to work the water through all of it. But just gently, no, don't agitate it too much. Then pull it out, change the water to rinse it, then hang it on the line. That's what I do. Which reminds me, I have to go take some clothing in before nightfall because I don't want it to get damp. I have clothing on the line right now. There. Well, I'm just experimenting, so I probably won't stay on. Um, but I'm practicing having the camera set up this way so that I can do more interactive sewing streams. I think this is going to be a big year for people doing live streams because so many people have really gotten into it. And it's fun. You don't need more than half a dozen people and enjoy some time, get some things done. There. I got a few roses on the vine. I'll have to come back and put leaves on and put more rosebuds in. But I've got to go. I just remembered I have some laundry still out on the clothesline, and it's almost going to start getting dark. So I don't want the dew to fall on the cloth. And I'll catch you all later. Thank you for showing up. Denise Matteau, over and out.